Excuse me. Put my glasses on one sec. Read these documents that I have in front of me. Spectate. Verb. Spectate. Third person present. Spectates. Past tense. Frisco, can you get out of the camera, bro? Excuse me. Where was I? Verb. Spectate. Third person present. Spectates. Past tense. Spectated. Past participle. Spectated. Present participle, spectating. And now the definition of spectate. Be a spectator, especially at a sporting event. An example, an entire defense starts to spectate like fans in the stands. Now, according to this, the origin of the word spectator and spectate, it came from the early 18th century. And then it has like a little scale too, I guess you can see. I don't know if y'all can see it, like, I guess over the years, how much it was used. And of course you can see in this time, the 1950 onward to the 20s, 2019ish, the words get used a lot. So that's really it from my documents that I have right here. The rest is just, I just printed the page and it printed everything off. So yeah, so obviously you can tell by the title, spectate, regardless of where people are at in life, they're gonna spectate. I could take my glasses off too. I don't know why I still got my glasses on. Sorry, let me take those off. Whether you realize it or not, you are always being watched in life. Whether it's people that genuinely care about you, people that want to see you fail so bad, or people that really support you, no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter what you identify as, you are always being spectated, no matter what. Now, whether you, keep looking over your shoulder to see who's watching you, that's on you, but never feel like you're just off the radar, you're safe. No, that is never the case. No matter who you are, somebody is watching you, whether you know it or not, whether they let it be known they're watching you or not. Somebody's watching your ass, and like I said, it's up to you to whether you want to address it or just let people do what they do. That's all on you, especially on social media, but even like in real life, no social media or whatever, whether it's somebody at work that's watching you, somebody you ran into and they're just obsessed with you, so now they're stalking you. You are being watched. Never feel like you're not. Every single person on this planet, billions of people on this fucking planet, somebody has at least one person that's just always just into them. Whether, like I said, it's lust, love, hate, goddamn, excitement, just whatever you name, somebody has their eyes on you, whether you know it or not. Hell, the government too, they watching you, but that's a totally different story. I could talk about that one all day. That's a totally different ballpark, but I'm gonna stick in what I'm really associating this with. So especially like in like the creation field too, like now you can have people say they support you all day and whatnot. Now this is an example. Honestly, when it comes to that stuff, I don't care about it anymore. Like back then I did, but now I just do what I do, whether people fuck with it or not, you feel me? I'ma still do me. But let's take an example. You can have this project that you worked on all day. You worked on it all day, blood, sweat, tears, day and night. You got no rest, maybe 3 hours. You didn't eat. You skipped brunch, lunch, dinner, breakfast, dessert. You skipped everything to work on whatever it is, whether it's a video, song, a toy, just whatever it is that you're working on. You have this brilliant idea, you've been working on it, and you're like, yeah, when I release this, people are really going to eat it up. Everybody's going to like it. It's going to go big, the masses are going to love it. And then the day comes, you prepped yourself, you worked so hard on this thing, and you finally release it, drop it, expose, whatever it is, put yourself in my story. You release it, and it doesn't do as good as you thought it was going to do, right? And so, you have all these people that say they support you and whatnot, but yet you notice now some people, they like watch, people see, all right, so-and-so like this, they like this, okay, bet. You'll have people that say they support you, right? And then at the time of your needs, like when you think that you really need people's support, then they're nowhere to be found. But yet they'll say, yo, bro, I saw so-and-so, I saw what you did. But you ain't like, all you gotta do is like. It takes literally 0.2 seconds to like something. I ain't saying you gotta share it. You don't gotta share it. You don't gotta talk to it with your parents, your mom, your lovers, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your animal. You don't gotta, I'm not saying you gotta share it or whatnot, but this isn't me. I'm saying it as a viewpoint, as a story, a viewpoint. I'm saying it as I'm you. Put yourself, trade places, Captain Ginyu, got to trade places with me. Act like you're me, and yeah, y'all get where I'm going with this. It takes 0.2 seconds to like something. A like can go a long way, but you'll have some people that just won't like anything. They won't, you don't got to share anything, comment or anything really, but they just won't like anything. But they claim they fuck with you, but they support nothing you do. They're just spectating. They watch everything you do, but they don't really show any love towards anything you do. Y'all get where I'm going with? I know y'all understand, especially if you're a creator or a musician, whatever. If you create things, I'm gonna say that if you create things, a creator, you know what I mean. Like, you'll have people that claim they love you, they this, they that. But where are they when you need them in your time of need, in your hour of need? Where are they to be found? Nowhere. They're just there. They're watching. They're watching. They're just seeing where you're at. They're watching you just to see. But it happens too. I mean, now don't get me wrong. You know, we are human beings. You know, everybody has a life nowadays. Everybody's busy. It's not like we're just always on our phone. Oh, did he post? Did they post? Did they? We're not all. I mean, it's life, bro. We're busy. Not everybody's always just on their phone. Some people. Now, I ain't gonna say everybody. There's some people that just sit on their phone all day and they need help. But that's a different story. But we're busy, man. We have lives, we have kids, we have lovers, boyfriends, girlfriends, you know, animals that take your job. You know, it's just not everybody's always on their phone. But what used to get to me was, you don't support what I do, or you don't show any love, but you expect me to show the same love back. When you drop something, you send it to me. Nah, that's not how it works. Now, don't get me wrong. If I like something, whether you support me or not, I'm gonna support you. You know, I feel like that's like a middle school mindset where people be like, oh, you don't support me, so fuck you, I'm not gonna support you. You gotta grow up, bro. That's a terrible mindset to have, especially if you want to make it to like the next level in whatever business you're in. Well, if you have that mindset of you're not gonna support people if they don't support you, you're not gonna make it very far in whatever field you're trying to ascend in. That's just, it's not gonna happen. Do you have a chance of doing it? Yeah, you do have a chance of ascending, but the chances of ascending are very low if you have that childish like mindset. You're not gonna support people if they don't support you, because that tells it's not genuine too. I would much rather have genuine support from people that I know actually fuck with me than people that are just fucking with me just because of, you know, your name or status, or just because you show love to them, they're showing love to you, but they don't really rock with what you do. I don't want that. I would rather have, let me find a good analogy. Not an analogy, but y'all get it, man. I would rather have that. I'd rather have real love than fake love. Okay, here we go. Not really an analogy, but I'd rather have 5 real supporters than 10,000 fake supporters. Now, I know y'all are probably like, shut up, David, you're capping. There's no cap. I mean, whether you believe me or not, that's on you, but that's just me. I'd rather have 5 real supporters than 10,000 fake supporters. That's just me. Call me stupid or not, that's just how I always was and am till this day. That's just me. And like another history lesson. We are human beings, you know. Since the beginning of time, we've been spectating. Now, hear me out. Think about it. Since the dinosaur era, cavemen, our great ancestors, cavemen, they spectated the dinosaurs. They had to know when to go out to feed, when to hunt, because if there's a T-Rex out there, you know, they know they're gonna die, so they had to watch the T-Rex and its movements to know, like, okay, the T-Rex is in this area during these hours. And they didn't have watches and shit back then during the caveman era, so how they broke down time, I don't know, but they had to spectate. They had to watch the deers and the cheetahs and stuff, like when to go and hunt, when to kill them, when the deers would be on their round to feed and whatnot. They had to spectate. And going from the caveman era, I'm probably getting my timelines a little mixed up, but even like the gladiator era, excuse me, like Coliseum, goddamn, Overwatch is back, by the way. That's a different story, but the gladiator era, bro. What did people do in the stands as the gladiators fought to the death, fighting like tigers, each other, beheading each other and stuff like that? They spectated in the stands, watching this. They watched, you know. It's in our nature as human beings to watch things, like whether we know it or not. We're always watching every day. Like, even in a way, you're a spectator, you don't even know it. Like, not in a bad or a good way. You're a spectator and you just don't even know it. Going from the gladiator days, I'm just bouncing everywhere now. Like, even like the Native American days, like the conquistadors and stuff. The Native Americans had to spectate the conquistadors to make sure, like, okay, they're gonna be in that area and that part of our land. They're gonna be in this part of our land. They had to watch, you know. They had to know when to not be in that area or when the. Y'all get where I'm going with it with that era. It's just we've always been spectators throughout history. That's just how it's been. On even when we're dust, even when I'm long gone, dust and particles, it's still gonna be like that. Civil War era, you know, African Americans had to spectate, you know, watching white people do this, do that. The slave era, I kind of just bounced. I put those in reverse. But even like the slave era, you know, the slaves were spectators. You know, they had to watch what not to do. You know, they're watching other slaves get whipped and stuff because, you know, they got to know, okay, if I do what they did, I'm gonna get whipped and whatnot. It's just how it is, man. I mean, sports, football, spectate, we spectate. Basketball, we spectate. Hockey, heated rivalry, we spectate. You feel me? Like tennis, we spectate. Rugby, we spectate. Golf, we spectate. Bowling, we spectate. Foosball, we spectate. Softball, we spectate. Baseball, we spectate. You know, like it's in our nature, bro. That's just how it's always been, and it's how it's gonna always be. You know, we're just gonna always do it, whether we know it or not, whether we like it or not. We're just natural born spectators. Even in today's world, like I hate to draw this card. I usually don't draw this card, but I feel like for the aspect of this video and just like what I'm talking about right now, this is a very, very important topic. Not an important topic, excuse me, but a great example. As a black man in America, I'm being spectated, whether I know it or not. This hoodie I'm wearing represents me being watched. You know, it's a bullet. You know, it's a target. You know, if y'all get where I'm going with this. Again, I usually don't draw the race card. Y'all know, if you know me, you know I don't draw that card a lot. Excuse me, man. Move. But whether I know it or not, whether I have this hoodie on or not, I wear this hoodie every day I wake up. If y'all get where I'm going. It's a much deeper meaning. Like, I wear this hoodie everywhere I go, no matter where I'm at. Each and every day I open these two things called my eyelids. You know, that's just how it is, man. But, you know, I don't let that stop me. You know, I don't let people watching me, whether they support me or hate me or not, stop me. You know, at the end of the day, if you do what you love to, that all falls back to that. I don't know if I said this in another video or not. I'm sure I did, but as long as you're doing what you love, you don't care about numbers. That's the thing too. Like, I feel like a lot of people are just so hinged up on numbers. Like, now don't get me wrong. You care about it's okay to care about numbers, but don't like care about it to where it brings you down or your morale goes down or something doesn't pop like you thought it would pop. You feel me? Like, because even now, I drop shitters. Like, everybody drops shitters. Like, no matter what it is, like, nobody's perfect. They're not just gonna always 100% drop bangers. Like, that just doesn't happen. You're not the perfect specimen. Like, and even like, I'm not saying if you support somebody, you have to like everything they do, because that's just impossible. Even like people I like, artists I like, people I like, you know, just creators I like. Creators. I'm gonna narrow it down. When I say creators, I'm talking about everybody. Like, just if you create whatever. Creators I like, you know, I have favorite creators out there. I don't like everything they do. That's just how it is, you know. I'm not gonna always like something. Like, that's just not being real. Yeah, I like that, even though you don't. Like, even for me, like, I drop shitters and people are like, yo, bro, I don't really think I like that. I mean, that's just how it is. Like, I take the criticism. I feel like criticism is needed. Like, criticism is very important. I feel like if you can't take criticism, you're a bitch. I'm just keeping it real. You a bitch. Like, that's just how it is. But you got to learn how to take criticism. And then taking criticism too, know how to take criticism and improve off that criticism. Don't just take it and be like, oh, you just hating? Fuck you. I ain't have to hear that. You ain't got to tell me now. Like I said in my High Lives interview, don't let people punk you now. Like, you know, still stand your ground, but always know how to take criticism. And at times too, it's good to just sit back and watch, because you take notes for yourself. You're watching people that do like whatever it is you do. Y'all could do the same thing. You're just sitting back, taking notes, documenting, you know, what they did right, what they did wrong, what to do, what not to do. Sometimes it's good to spectate. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can learn much more from spectating sometimes than actually doing something and fucking up, because you can mess up, and you can mess up so bad that there's just a point of no return, no recovery. You ain't coming back from that mess up. So sometimes it is important to just sit back, lay back, kick your feet up, goddamn. It is important to just sit back and watch, because you can learn much more from just watching than actually doing something and bucking up to where you can't come back, like I just said. But yeah, I know I really just bounced around with this whole thing, but in my opinion, I'm making sense. I can't even talk right now. I'm getting, this Coke got me right. This is what I'm drinking. It's a cherry Coke. I'm shaking this shit too. A cherry Coke, 0 sugar. My cat, he just keeps trying to get in the camera to look at it. Move, man, move. Excuse me, Frisco. Excuse me, boy. Thank you. It's a cherry Coke, 0 sugar, 0 calorie cola, cherry flavor, and other natural flavors. 0 calories per can. Yeah, man. This is what I'm sipping on. So if I seem a little hyper, this got me right. Okay, but back to the main point of this video is basically, no matter what, do not let people watching you mess up the flow. Excuse me. Don't let people watching you mess up what flow or thing you got going on, you know. At the end of the day, as long as you know I was about to say the N-word. I've been doing good not saying the N-word on these videos because I feel like I say it too much. I ain't gonna lie. Like I say it way too much. I need to stop saying it as much. I just need to stop saying it as much. But where was I? I got a little off track, but at the end of the day, as long as you know you're him, that's all that matters. As long as you have that confidence, confidence goes a long way, you know. If you have confidence, nobody could tell you nothing, but don't let that get you, don't get too big-headed, you feel me? Like, have confidence, but don't have, it's okay to have confidence, but don't have that much confidence to where nobody could tell you nothing. And you don't want to hear it, you don't want to take nothing from nobody. Fuck what you got to say, I'm going to do me, I don't care how you feel, like, but always have that confidence. As long as you have that confidence, you could do whatever you want in life. Like, whether if it seems unreachable, as long as you have confidence, confidence goes a long way, man. That's just the bottom line of this video. Regardless of who's watching, keep doing you. That's all that matters, no matter what. As long as you're doing you, you can just keep being the best person you were made to be in this thing called life. Because, as I've said in plenty of other videos, you only got one chance in life. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Don't waste it. Make your parents proud. Make your family. Well, I know a lot of people don't really fuck with their family or parents, but if you relate to this part, make your parents proud. Make your family proud. Make whoever it is out there proud. If it ain't no one you can relate to make it proud, make yourself proud. Because like I said, at the end of the day, you only got one chance at life. Don't blow it. If you watch this video, thank you. If you watched it while you're eating, typical shit I always say, if you watch this while eating, at work, just getting off, with your family, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to sit here and watch me talk. It's funny, people tell me all the time, like, yo, bro, I feel like some people be lying, but like, a lot of people, they tell me they actually watch this, man. They watch my videos, and that means a lot. For me to just sit here and talk to y'all, man, that truly means a lot, man. Like, support goes a long way, bro. Like, and I've been doing this for a minute too. Like, if you know, you know, goddamn, the COVID days, like, when I would sit on the couch and just upload videos on Instagram, a lot of people, they fuck with it. So again, I just want to say thank you, man. It really means a lot. And yeah, until the next video.